we have a lot to talk about. A lot of the new MUTADON scene was just revealed in a kind of behind the scenes with Gareth Edwards and David Kep. Our man David Kep and our man Gareth Edwards dropped this beautiful exclusive like interview thing where they kind of, you know, go through the set while they're recording, and it's really cool. I want to check it out, and then I have a few theories I want to go over too. I have a really bad habit of talking while a video is playing, so I will try not to. So I actually have no idea where this actual footage is from, and that's why I'll be watching it on Mr. Swrve's channel.
This whole sequence, it's why you come to see a Jurassic film. I think you want to be scared. I really wanted some visual in the movie that felt familiar.
The idea here is that putting the dinosaurs into our environment, someplace that we traditionally feel safe, is exciting and scary.
The gas station is probably the bit that just feels like something reminiscent of your home life, where there's snacks and magazines on the shelf.
This gas station is supposed to be like old abandoned kind of feeling. You can kind of see the lights are flickering. It's very full. It takes me more back to like the first Jurassic Park.
As absurd as it might feel, Jurassic, there's something about it that feels really natural. And the second these creatures turn up, you're like, I've always expected this moment. I knew it was coming. And you hold on to your loved ones because this thing's going to kill either you or them.
So just to break it down a little bit, you can see the set, which is full of like fog, and I think that's really, really cool. This is, if you remember, like during the summer, I think this was a leaked set that showed this facility. So we have this intellectual genius Gareth Edwards at a Qualtech gas station, and then they tell us how it's it feels like our home life, which I really, really like. And here's David Kep giving us like a rundown. Adriana Miranda, I bet you're an amazing young actress, but they obviously gave her a script and told her to say it's like the original Jurassic Park.
It takes me more back to like the first Jurassic Park.
I've given my I've given my thoughts on this before. No, it's not. It is not like the original Jurassic Park, not at all. This and this are two completely different things, and they could be two different movies. They couldn't even be in the same category, not even the same genre. And you're trying to tell me that it harkens back to the original. It's like a love letter to Steven Spielberg. It gives you the scares of the original. Come on. Other than that, I think this teaser was great. Behind the scenes look, it looked really, really nice. And we got my goat, Dr. Henry Loomis, going, please don't say they're raptors. They're raptors. And we have Duncan Kincaid looking, ooh. And we have Zora Bennett not even looking in the right direction. So she's probably, guys, we got companies. While they're focused on the raptors, she's focused on the Mutadons. So anyway, yeah, that was a great teaser, and I really liked how they didn't give away too much, but they did give away a lot of the behind the scenes, which I always love seeing. I always like watching how movies are made. Now it's time for theory time. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna go over theories. Number one, so the way that this scene plays out is Martin Krebs gets the gun from the dead body. He takes this gun, and when they're at this gas station, I guarantee they've been chased to this gas station by raptors. They're like, oh my goodness, a gas station, how fortunate are we? But yeah, they get chased to this gas station by raptors. Then Martin Krebs points the gun at the raptor, and he says, the raptors kind of look at each other, and they're like, yeah, we're out of here. So they kind of go like, and they run away. They're like, we want no part of this. And Martin Krebs is like, yeah, you better run. And Mr. Jonathan Bailey, Dr. Alan Grant 2.0, Dr. Henry Loomis says, it's not us that scared it off. It wasn't the gun. It was, it's familiar territory. There's something else here. And that's where the Mutadons come in. Now, I don't really like this build-up. I've heard this before, and I've heard this before, and I'll repeat it to you guys. I should not say I'll say it again. I've heard this before, and I'll repeat it to you guys. This is basically just a build-up of saying, hey, you know those things you were so scared of, the velociraptors? Yeah, well, something so scary that even the things you're scared of, they're scared of. So I don't really like this narrative because it was kind of pushed in Jurassic Park 3, like, hey, you know the T-Rex, the big fearsome T-Rex? Yeah, there's this bigger thing, the Spinosaurus. It really just takes away, like, all the hype between, especially for such a good Velociraptor design. I do feel like they're playing it down a bit, but this scene can redeem itself in a few ways. For me, oops, sorry guys. For me, this is how I want it to play out. I want the Raptors to run away like, yeah, we're not dealing with this. I think there'll be two. There'll be this one, and there'll be this one. I think it'll be really cool seeing two Raptors, and they're both teaming up. And they're like, they look at each other, yeah, we don't want any part of this. They run away. Great, right? I love that. That's cool. But then, let's assume there's multiple Mutadons. I think that the Raptors run away in the dark, misty night, and here enter the Mutadons. Then, after they have their whole attack scene and nobody dies because of plot armor, the Velociraptors come back, this time with a bigger pack, take on the Mutadons, enough time for our guys to book it out of there, in come the D-Rex, a new problem. Or, we can have it directly where Zora Bennett is actually zooming away, and she's like, alright, I'm out of here, guys. I'm gonna help you guys, I'm taking this Mutadon away from you. She alerts the D-Rex that something is near, and in comes the D-Rex. But yeah, I would really like to see the Velociraptor versus Mutadon. I think that's a really good plot point, and it would kind of redeem itself from, oh, the Raptors are scared, oh no, you guys should be scared too, oh no, it's not like the most obvious thing on the planet. Next, I think it could be directly that the D-Rex just comes on to, what am I doing? That the, okay, I gotta stop talking with my hands. Actually, you know what? Frick you guys, I'm gonna keep talking with my hands. That D-Rex comes into the scene, you know, like, and he'll scare away the Mutadons and be like, oh, the Velociraptors are scared of this, you should be scared of this too. But these things are scared of this thing. And that's the D-Rex, which I would actually like. Then, this is where the final act comes in, and this is where Dr. Henry Loomis shoots the flare up and alerts those guys, and now they have to get off the island. But here's the thing, the Mutadons fly, so they can't get away from they can't get away via helicopter. But there has to be a final showdown. It's been in all the Jurassic World movies. They're not just gonna escape on a rescue helicopter. So some way this rescue helicopter is gonna go to hell, and they're gonna have to come up with a final plan, and that's either luring the D-Rex to the shore where they got attacked by the Spinosauruses, or it could also be luring the D-Rex towards the river so that the T-Rex gets it. The Mutadons and T-Rex team up and take on the Mutadons and T-Rex team up to take on the D-Rex. I don't really like that, but could be. Or the three Spinos and the T-Rex are like, yeah, frick these guys. And it'll be like animals versus mutants. That's just my opinion though. And this isn't like a thought out video. I literally just came up with it on the spot. If you do like my theories, I have a whole lot more. And unlike this one, I actually have them planned out. And I don't just come up with them on the spot for the video. So, yeah. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and if you want more theories, comment down below. It'll be highly appreciated. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.